Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my Hydra videos. My name is Greg Lawver and I will be your review guide today, taking a look at Blacklight Retribution, which is an MMO FPS F2P, or an massive multiplayer online first-person shooter free-to-play game. So, basically, it's massive multiplayer, so there's a huge player base, and you connect to all these different servers and you play games. You play these rounds with other people. It's a first-person shooter, and it's free to play. Now, most free-to-play games I'm not such a fan of, as most people will agree, because it's usually pay to win, or it's just not very fun, or you have to buy things to truly progress in the game, or it's highly limited, and all these other factors that come into play. So why is Blacklight Retribution any different? Why should you pay any attention to it? Well, that's a good question. Blacklight Retribution, currently on Steam, and you can also get it through their official website, which I'll post a link to in the description. It is decidedly not a free-to-play game, and it is mostly thanks to their rental system. So typically in a game you have to spend countless hours to save up some credits of whatever the currency is for that particular game, and weapons and outfits and armor and special weapons and all that stuff is super expensive. So they give you a solution to that, and that is to allow you to buy the in-game currency with your actual money. And while that is still a possibility in Blacklight Retribution, it's not necessary. And it's because you very rarely buy things. So it is in fact still very expensive to buy anything in this game, whether or not it's any good. But they added a rental system which makes it way more affordable for your freebie players to purchase a weapon, but it's only for 24 hours. Now you may not like that, and I did not like the sound of that either. But after playing it, you play 2 games. You either play 2 okay games, 3 bad ones, or 1 really good one, and you can afford another new weapon. The weapons cost pretty much the same for the rental period, for the 24-hour rental period. It's really not too bad, and it's a lot of fun. It also has some very interesting game elements that make for very interesting online gameplay. So enough talk. We know enough about the game now, and I'll explain more as we play. Let's get into a game. Okay, let's see here. Alright, it's been a little while since I played, but this is actually one of the first times I've done a game that I have a pretty good amount of experience in with the Hydra. Jumped in a new game here.
Objective: eliminate hostile agents.
There are several different game modes, and they're continually adding more, for free of course. Now this is actually my stock weapon, I do believe. I have not rented one. I will show you that probably when I die, which shouldn't take too long. You do die relatively fast in this game, which adds to challenging things. So you have your tilt gestures, left and right to switch your weapon, which I had more of than I thought. You also have this. This is your hyper something visor. Yeah, I know that's very specific there. Hyper reality visor, I'm tempted to say. Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm dead. Ugh. Okay. So your hypervisor is only activatable for a few seconds and has a pretty decent cooldown time, but it's very helpful, as you can imagine, while it's on. As you can see, you can actually see the exact location of every single player on the map, both your allies and your enemies. It's very useful, to say the least. Now, a lot of people think that this would be very unfair, but the fact of the matter is, since everyone has access to it, it's by default a feature in the game. Everyone has access to it, and it has such a it has such a long cooldown time that people can't spam it, and when you can use it, it's only for a brief amount of time, a very brief amount of time. Oh man, this is terrible. As you kill people and get objectives, you will notice my CP points in the bottom left-hand corner rack up, and those reset at each round. Those are only around for the duration of the match, and you use those at what are called depots to purchase either a health refill, ammo refill, other weapons, upgrades to your current weapons, as well as a suit. A giant robotic suit of armor that lets you go around and completely obliterate everything. It's quite fun, to say the least. I've definitely had a lot of fun with this game. I haven't invested any money into it, just time. Which is nice, because you really don't feel pressured like you normally do to buy anything. I think that's awesome. I think having that kind of an attitude in your game will actually convince people to buy things, if for no other reason than to support your business model. So actually, let me see if I can go rent something now, so I can show you guys that. Alright, let's leave the match here. We'll get back in there. But I think that's one of the reasons I'm having a bit of a hard time here. So, customization, and there's lots of other customizations. I've really only focused on the weapons, but you can actually buy individual parts for each of these weapons and really get in deep with it. But if you choose pre-made, then down here you'll see a list of all your guns that you can rent, and you'll notice that pretty much all of them are 200 GP, which again is 1 really good match, 2 okay matches, or 3 bad matches. And it's standard, which is nice. It's really not that expensive. What I try to get is anything with elemental damage. They do have elemental damage in this, which is always fun. Let's see if I can find something here. Burning sensation, that's the one that I would use a lot. So let's go with that. So you can see equip now for 1 day, 200 GP. You can see I already have 3,100 GP, so that'll bring me down to 2,900. I think I can do that. So let's do it. So there we go. It's equipped. That's something else. Alright, so I got my burning sensation. Or was it burning? I don't know. Oh, look, I can get concrete gray. Oh, wow, that's worth the 25 GP for a day. So you can see if I can change this to... Oh, no, I can't. Usually you can change it to forever, but it doesn't look like that's an... Okay, so that's not an option on everything, just some things. And you can see just that camo cost me almost 500 GP for a month. So buying things, if I wanted to purchase, for example, this weapon... it's not going to let me do that now. Well, any weapon, since it's all the same. If I wanted to purchase that and change it to... Why won't it let me do that? Doesn't show me. Well, anyway, it's really expensive to buy things. So let's jump back into a game here.
Objective: eliminate hostile agents.
Oh, man, perfect. Look at that. There we go. So you can see I already got my new weapon. Ooh, it's got a nice scope on there. And you can do as much customization or as little customization as you like. I personally just like to buy a weapon and play it. I'm not real big into taking out, 2 hours to customize every little nook and cranny available. It's just not really... Oh, man. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, my gosh. What a difference that makes. Wow. So I do higher damage now. My recoil is way down. My reload is a lot slower. but I can deal with that. That was definitely my problem before. So I would say a pretty decent kill to death ratio would be about 1-to-1. It's one of those games. The gameplay has kind of a Call of Duty-esque feel to it in that you don't typically get many kills in per death, and it's usually pretty simple to kill someone. It doesn't take long, that is. Oh my. Ah, man. That was not so good. You can get revived by your teammates, but that's only if they have a particular ability to do so. They will toss you a revival injector, is what they call them. And you can use that to bring yourself back, but that's not typically the case. That's not something that you should count on by any means. Alright, so there's a depot, but I'm not going to use that because of that. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Really? That's not a very good team here. Oh, man. Not a very good team. But you can see the average kill to death is about 1-to-1. Oh, wow, really? Ha! Perfect. The guy actually gave me a revival injector. So that was perfect, because that never happens. And I was able to show you guys. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? How are you still alive? Wow. I am so dead. So, you can see a depot now. And you can actually customize what you actually have in the depot here. I'm going to do that. Armor sting. This is, by the way, there's the hard suit. That's what it is. I will have to show you guys that. This is, by the way, on my own custom profile that I made for MCE, as Six Sense calls it. I made it myself because it did not come with the ability to play this game, and I really wanted to with the Hydra, and I'm glad that I did. I'm glad I took the time to make that. I will put a link in the description where you can download that so that you too can play this game with the Hydra. Ah, man, he used his HRV on me. That's okay. Gives you a few seconds to see your teammate there so he can teabag in all his glory. So yeah, it's a strong game. It's a lot of fun. It's fair. If you pay, you will get advantages over normal players, but it's nothing game-breaking. Whoa, that was bad. Which is a nice change of pace from the typical free-to-play genre these days. Come on. Ah, man. That's what I get. Shouldn't have sat there that long. So I'm a little rusty, but that's alright. At any rate, it's an awesome game and fantastic with the Hydra. The controls are very tight. You have a surprising amount of accuracy. As I just spray and pray there. Now you can see he actually died when I was not shooting. That was the elemental, that was the fire damage, hence the burning sensation there. You can see I'm getting quite a few amount of points there. There is a oh, there we go, hard suit. There's a spy equivalent class like in TF2, but they're a little more rare. So let's I don't know how much damage I'm going to be able to do since people seem to be spread out pretty thin around this map, but I am going to locate a hard suit and show you guys that awesomeness. Everyone has access to the hard suit at the beginning of the game. It's another built-in feature, if you will. You don't have to buy that. There's no special equipment needed. That's just part of the game. Oh man, I didn't know there were 3 guys there. Alright, come on, I just want to find a depot. Depots do actually show up on your HRV. Spray and pray, spray and pray. Or just aim really badly. That works too. I really want to show you guys. Once I get the hard suit, that'll be about it, I think. Oh man, there's a freaking hard suit. Oh man, they do so much damage. I bet I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die before I get to even show you guys this. I just know that's what's gonna happen. Alright, yeah, you have to be outside. Oh man. I'm crying out loud, I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh man. Alright, come on. Can I please? Please. Ah! Just so you know, when you die, you do in fact have to rebuy the item that you were holding, which means I have a few hundred points to regather before I can use that again. Yeah, sure. Now there's nobody around. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, so to defeat the hard suits, you might think it's pretty impossible. Well, normally it is, but if you use your HRV, there's going to be a point, a specific point that it shows very clearly. It'll highlight right on the hard suit a weak point. Now, if you shoot that, his health is going to plummet really, really fast. You can see right there, that purple point is gonna make his health drop really fast, but not as fast as mine. Ah! Oh man. Oh god. Ouch, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Oh man, I'm really gonna die. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get away for a second there. So you saw the purple highlight right behind his right weapon. That's where the damage is really going to be dealt. Oh my gosh. Oh man. This is awful. Well, at least I'm not first anymore. That's a good sign, at least. At least we're improving slightly. Everywhere I go. You can see my ridicule pulses as I do damage. Actually, I guess I'll just finish out this round. I didn't realize it was that close. Crap! Ah! What the heck? Get away! Really? We are? That's amazing. Good for us. Overcoming the odds. The underdogs, as it were. Alright, well, they just got... Oh, wow, we finally got our own hard suit. About damn time. Ah! Freaking horrible time to run out of ammo. I totally would have gotten that. And then I would have died from the hard suit. So let me guys know what you think about this game, if you've played it yet. Or if you want to. And let me know if you want me to do kind of like a series on this, or any other game for that matter, that I've done. Oh, cool, I got an achievement. So let me know what you guys think. I certainly value your input, as you know. Ask me questions, suggestions, etc. I will try to come out with content more rapidly. As long as you guys watch it, I will continue to make it. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I truly, wholeheartedly appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. And I will see you next time.